just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain
of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 39.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another carry for Robinson. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Staying with Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and short, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Looking for... Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. But not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got first down from the 31. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Makes a man miss. Uh-oh, he's off. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. 3 inside the 30. To the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working inside the red zone. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And the defender comes away with it. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Bullshit.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
It's turned up out here.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Gets this to Johnson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Lamar throwing again. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Bateman hauls it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Jackson yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Here he is on third and long. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Jackson's going to throw again. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the fourth. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on.
Slot man motioned over. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's only able to get this to around the 13. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
This is Henry on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Ravens down by 7. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
No, we changed it.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
It has been a cold and blustery day in our nation's capital, but we are ready for football at Northwest Stadium just outside Washington, D.C. Set to go now from snowy Landover. And we are underway from Commanders Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
That's Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Daniels.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up. Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Pacheco going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Pacheco once more, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. DeAndre Hopkins, 27 yards. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 light. Let's go. Ready?
They go play action. Daniels. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 41 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score, Chiefs 21, Commanders 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They make their second half debut here, and things are a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6.
Rock on, lady. Ready.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hey, check that. Street.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
Let's go.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, 61 yards. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Here we go.
Two-point conversion.
Ready.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Damn, got kicked. That was a good game, though.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Isaiah Rodgers now ready to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts.
That's right.
For Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. Here as he's taken down. Nolan Smith gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Powering his way forward. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 43 yards.
And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Check. 60 Maverick.
Here's Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Again, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so.
Look at that.
That one out wide and intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Mikey.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
On the give, here's Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You on school or anybody running?
They work now on
about to hit halftime, man.
Who ain't mad?
Now Daniels. Got a man. It's Brown. And it's a and it's picked up by the Eagles.
Oh, this nigga fumbled that joint. What? Yeah.
About ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brent. Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, give me that back. Yeah.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels flushed out right. Oh, that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Daniels. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Any
of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And just shedding him off there. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They need only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give left side to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In there to drop him for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. On some hits
That's all
going on
now.
now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Great.
Looking to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now back to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
What quarter y'all on?
Second.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
He'll look to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley on the option. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Great.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. He'll take it inside the 25. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Play action. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket.
I don't got one.
Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one will be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then...